Congratulations to you. How does the crown feel in your head?
Maraming salamat po. It feels so good. This was a long journey. 2 years in Bini Bining, 3 weeks in Albania. I'm so happy.
Can you show us the crown? What is it made of? What were your thoughts when it was given to you and it was put in your head?
Yes, of course. It is my pleasure. So this is the official 2021 Miss Globe crown. It has blue sapphires and red rubies as the jewels, and it's made entirely out of silver. And
Wow,
one
wow.
thing, yes, actually, every single Miss Globe queen gets to keep her crown, which isn't always the case. So I'm super happy this is mine, property of Maureen.
Grabe. Anong gagawin mo dyan? Iaano mo ba yan? Lalagay mo ba sa bangko, sa safe? Ide-display mo ba yan sa bahay mo?
I think I will proudly display it in my home. Yeah, I'm so kalig. It's such a good feeling. And I actually visited the sponsor, the jeweler, and it takes 3 months to make by hand, and it's crafted in Albania. So it's an honor to bring the second Miss Globe crown back to the Philippines.
Oh my gosh. And may I know, is it okay? Roughly how much is the estimate of the crown? I mean, that's sapphire and ruby and silver.
I think it's quoted at about 3,000 euros.
Wow, wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow. And not everyone can get to keep their crown. But Miss Globe, what's gonna be first in your agenda?
So first and foremost, I want to hit the ground running. As soon as I'm out, I'm going to be volunteering with different programs dito sa Pilipinas,
Okay.
whether it be with Hands on Manila or local feeding programs. I want to be a queen of substance. And it's really the queen's job. You control your year. So I want to be in the pilot seat and I want to have a productive year. So definitely just jumping straight into my charity work.
You know what? Things are. It's looking like it's opening up. So, are you gonna go? Will Miss Globe give you the provision to go to other places, or is it just gonna be purely first in the Philippines for you?
So we are very lucky that COVID restrictions are slowly lifting. I'm so thankful. So I'm scheduled to attend the Miss Globe pageant in Canada, in Albania, and in Greece thus far. And I think we have more countries on the way. So I'm excited. As a Miss Globe, you really do travel a lot. And I think it's a very active title. So I'm very grateful that I get to be a part of the Miss Globe family.
That's good. But can you just walk us through the advocacy you're gonna take on now that you're a queen for Miss Globe? Will it be any different
Yes.
from? Go ahead.
I would like to focus on feeding the hungry because
Mhm.
I feel like that's something I can do globally. I can volunteer in the US, in Thailand, in Albania with
Uh-huh.
struggling communities, especially with the pandemic. It's very, very relevant. I started with Siargao Community Kitchen. That was my first community kitchen and feeding project that was inspired by COVID because we had so many families in need in
Yeah.
Siargao.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And yeah, I hope to take that message and share it with the world.
You know what, Maureen? What's funny is that when you got in yesterday was the first time wherein the face shields were lifted. How was your experience with that? I'm sure you have an
Uh,
anecdote to share.
yeah, medyo confusing because I boarded the plane in Dubai and we immediately had to put it on. And
Yeah,
I was looking on Instagram. I was like, oh, no face shields, hooray! Pero hindi. I think the the what's it called, rules still have to be implemented and understood by everyone. So coming in to the Philippines, I had to wear it. But thankfully they gave us, Philippine Airlines gave us a face shield, but they were so clean. I kept forgetting I was wearing mine and I was panicking, like, where's my face shield? And all the guards were like, ma'am, you're wearing it.
kamukha mo.
You're fine.
Wait lang, so right now, you're gonna be here for how long before you move on to your next location?
So I think I will be here for maybe 3 weeks. I do plan on visiting the US. I haven't seen my parents in 3 years, and
Oh
they're
my
based
gosh. That's the
yeah,
best holiday gift. Thanksgiving is around the corner.
yes. So I'll be home in time for Christmas. And I really miss my parents. The pandemic taught me family, it matters the most. So I'm ready to see them, and I can't wait to give my mom a great big hug.
You know
And
what?
dad.
Yeah, it's good that you were so busy with beauty queen and pageantry, but thanks, right? But how did you muster through not seeing them for 3 years? Are you an only child? Do you have siblings?
I have isang kuya, so I'm the bunso.
Oh,
And
naku, mas mahirap, baby girl. Di ba? Mas mahirap na layo. Oh, and then?
yes, I just pushed through it. I was actually supposed to go home last year for Christmas, but
Uh-huh.
BB Pilipinas was delayed. It was canceled, and I was too scared to leave the country. Especially when you're a halfie, when you're kalahate Filipina. Some pageant fans like to say, oh, she's not Pinoy, she wants to leave. And so, of course, I never want to be like that. The Philippines is my home. I live here full time, even though I'm by myself. I think a lot of people don't realize I don't have family here. So I knew it would be a sacrifice not seeing my family, really just to be prepared for the pageant, because what if they said, Maureen, we need you to be here in January? I did not even want to risk being locked out of the country, because I've sacrificed so much. So it was really just prioritizing my dreams. But I'm glad it was all worth it. We got the crowd.
Oh, that's the sweetest gift ever. I mean, you did it, right? What can be sweeter than that? I'm so happy for you. You're gonna finally be reunited with everybody. I mean, family is everything. But for your Binibining Pilipinas family, congratulations. You're the second one in this batch to earn the title. My gosh, the pressure must have been off the charts, right?
Yes, I think nowadays when you wear the Philippine sash, you have to be mentally strong because there's so much pressure. Even before my coronation, I did have a moment where I just, had to let all my emotions go because we work so hard, especially our bat, 2 years with Binibining Pilipinas with a lot of questions and not knowing what was next. So I'm so excited for Sam, who's competing in Thailand. But congratulations to Cindy. I think we really have a golden batch. We're 2 for 4 crowns, and I have faith in the girls that we're gonna be 4 for 4.
I love that. Besides that, how do you feel that a lot has changed in the pageant scene, right? We do know what makes Binibining Pilipinas be a cut above the rest.
So speaking from experience, I've competed in other national pageants, and you are truly treated like a queen, no matter what crown you have with Binibining Pilipinas. In the past, there are different levels or status crowns, we'll say, and some orgs prioritize others, but Binibining, they are so fair, they're so caring, they really check in on you, direct messages from everyone in the org. That's why they're the gold standard. You feel it, you see it, it's good to be with Binibining Pilipinas. It really is a family.
And well, one of my final questions would be: will you be a political queen? Would you be speaking out about it? The hot topic right now is politics and the election season coming up. Are you going to be a queen that would be very outspoken on who to support? Why or why not?
I think I will share some of my opinions, but not all. I am registered to vote. I will be voting in this upcoming election. It's very important. We complained a lot with COVID this year, and so I think it's really important that we select good, effective leaders. So I think as a queen, you need to know your audience. So of course I will still have private opinions, but at the end of the day, I will always advocate for voting, having a voice, and using your platform for good.
All right. I'm just gonna stand by on your social media on who you'll vote for if you will share that. But of course, it's going to be, we have to respect one another, whoever you're going to vote for, right? Whoever I'm going to vote for, and whichever the voter would choose, right? But besides this, any showbiz plans, television, whatsoever, or just guesting so far?
I think once I'm out of quarantine, I have 4 days left. I think that we will be doing guestings. I am definitely open to showbiz. I do enjoy hosting. It's one of my passions. So let's see what opportunities come in, but I'm ready to hit the ground. I think COVID really made me miss working. I got stuck in Siargao for 6 months during the pandemic. So
Oh.
6 months of no work, it made me a bit anxious. So I'm ready. Let's do this.
And congratulations once again. I'll see you. I hope to see you in person.